Hey everybody. Hey now. Hi, I'm Rob Booker, best-selling author of Adventures of a Currency Trader and blah 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 yada yada yada. And I've been thinking a lot lately about building systems and being less stressed out in my trading. Does that matter to you? Do you care about being less stressed out in your trading? Well, if you do, then this is going to be a great video. If you like to be stressed out and you enjoy cortisone levels flying through your body on a roller coaster ride to your death, then you're not going to like this video. But I have been thinking a lot lately that some of the best strategies are once-a-day strategies that maybe look at things once a day and then set things up once a day and then let them run for a while. I've also been thinking, and I know it's like the holy grail of trading, but I've been thinking a lot lately about how cool it would be to have a trading system that just had gigantic profit targets, like that would just run and run and run into profit. And I don't know, it's been fascinating me, and I thought this is probably a good place, as good a place as any, to talk about building a strategy like that and discuss what it would look like. Now, my friend Joel, who I hope one day will release his robot and his strategy to the public, he's been working on sort of a once-a-day look at the charts kind of thing, and that's been a real inspiration to me. And I think, you know, he's done a better job at that than I'm even going to do right now. And at the same time, I think that same idea is certainly applicable to any of us. And what I want to do is return to something that I used to teach 11 years ago, 12 years ago, long time ago, and that other individuals in the industry have taken and built cool trading systems with. But this is something I think I could even turn into a robot that runs once a day. So if that's what you're interested in, if that's what you like, if you like that kind of thing, then let's take a look at the charts and let's get this party started. What we're looking at here is the US dollar Japanese yen 15-minute chart, and we're looking at TradingView. I've got Rogge Horner's grab candles on the screen here, and I've also got the Palladino Booker time sessions. Those are these purple lines running up and down on top, you know, through the chart. I've also got Knoxville divergence on the chart, but I'm not sure I care about that. So what I want to do is just get rid of that. I also have price action bars. I want to get rid of that. I can't even remember what this other indicator is. Oh, it's the grab candles. Okay. What I want to do is look at the market once a day. And I've taken some inspiration from my friend Joel, who sort of starts looking at things around 9 p.m. at night. And what I want to do is I want to shift that time for the purposes of this. I want to shift that time to like 5 o'clock in the morning. So like 5 in the morning to like, I don't know, I want to see the market at 5 o'clock in the morning. I want it to end, so I want to look at the market from like, I don't know, midnight to 5 a.m. No, that's not exactly what I want to look at, but that's close. That's close to what I want to see. Yeah, that's pretty close. Yeah, let's move this, let's shift this time session out a little bit farther. 6:30. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now what I've done is I've put a band around. And I'm American band. I've put a kind of a band around price from midnight until about 6 o'clock in the morning. And what I want to do here is I want to imagine, what if I got up at, okay, first of all, what if I got up at 4:30 in the morning again? I used to get up really early in the morning, before breakfast. And I used to get stuff done. And I've been thinking lately, this is probably a good time of the year to do it. The time's about to change. I'm going to get an extra hour of sleep. I could kick things off and feel pretty great about it. And what if I got up and I just looked at looked at those charts and maybe set something up at that, early in the morning. And so by 6 o'clock in the morning, I was ready to go and had everything ready to set up. So what would that look like? So here we are. Let's just say that we'll get a box. And I'm going to put a box around price from midnight until 6 a.m. So I used to teach this years and years ago, 12, 13 years ago, maybe even 14 years ago. And I used to call it the New York box. Other people have had a London box, and I expanded it out into a bunch of stuff. But let's say that we have a box here, and we want to trade, maybe we want to trade breakouts from outside that box. Or what we want to do is set up trades that benefit from price moving beyond that. And we might even want to say, I want to clone this. There we go. We might even say that we're going to pick a direction even before, so like, let's say it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I might say, okay, right there at 6 o'clock in the morning, I want to set up a trade that benefits if price moves out of the box upward or out of the box downward. And I don't necessarily need it to move a great distance, but can I profit from that? Can I automate it? Can I profit from it? If price breaks out of the top of the box, can I trade for a little bit of a gain outside the top of the box? And if it breaks out below the bottom of the box, can I profit from that? And and maybe 6 a.m. isn't the right time, but the question really is, where is there consolidation? Like, that is a huge, enormous, that is an enormous amount of price action to try to encapsulate. And so I might not use that. But I'm just going to look around here. I'm going to look at a bunch of these days. There's price action from midnight until 6 a.m. Here's price action again. This is a really nice consolidation. Price breaks out lower first and then goes higher. This is the Japanese yen. I mean, Japanese yen is like the New York of currencies. If you can make it work here, you can make it work anywhere. It's almost like in almost every instance, there's a little bit of a fake out before price really starts to move. Check this out. So price is inside of the box. It fakes going down this way, and then it breaks out higher. Price is inside the box. Well, it doesn't really. Well, I guess it does. Kind of fakes out this way and then drops. Price is inside the box, fakes out upward, comes back down and breaks out lower. Price is inside the box, breaks out a little, tries to fall a bit lower, and then gears up for a move higher. Price is inside this. It doesn't really fake anybody out. That one's that's a bad day. That might be the worst day. Maybe it's the best day. I don't know. Let's keep drawing. I want to keep drawing and closing price in on maybe the days with the larger, maybe those are the better days with a really expanded, maybe those are the days we're going to see a retracement, right? With a larger amount of price action in the consolidation zone, there's a larger amount of retracement that's possible. So here's a really large amount of price action. And maybe those are the better days. And maybe we break out first down, but then maybe there's a really nice move back up. Oh, look at that. Maybe I'm only interested in days where there's that kind of movement. Let's get some Let's do a couple of things we've been looking at lately. Exhaustion bars. Yeah, we'll just try to keep it simple with price action. Yeah, maybe we want to look for days where there was a lot of movement, like right here. This day had a lot of movement. And maybe we would sell on an exhaustion bar and then sell again. That could be interesting. You know, just look for the days that have a lot of movement. I think that might be, I might want to go back in time and, you know, literally like get a time machine and go back in time. Ha 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 ha. And, you know, steal all the infinity stones. Oh, I can't, my drawing tools are, okay, so let's take a look at this one. So maybe there's a huge expansion and we would expect a retracement, and then we'll go ahead and buy on some exhaustion bars. I mean, it could be as simple as that, right? I mean, it might require me to set things up early in the morning and then watch for it during the day later on. But that's not terrible. I could have that just sitting out there. And I could do a whole bunch of, I could do a whole bunch of testing on a variety of currency pairs that would help me to find some of the best currency pairs that would work with something like this. And then I could say, well, is it worth focusing on this exclusively? Could I just focus on this? Would I be okay if I did that? Kind of really like this idea. This could be interesting. Anyway, I don't know if any of that fascinates you, or if reducing the amount of time that you're sitting in front of the screen or simplifying everything makes a lot of sense. Good morning, Nathi. Good afternoon. Hi, Lloyd. Nice to see you. Mean reversion trading. Why you gotta be so mean? Says try the pound. It's the best for that kind of trading. Dennis says hi, everyone. Stefan says hi, Rob. Wayne says not a secret. Just try this on one of your sessions. Contact me. Okay. Wayne Branch. Love you, man. Don't know what you were asking, but, you know, send me a message or whatever. Anyway, super happy to see you. Let's see if anything broke out today. Let's just try this out. Let's see if anything. Oh, you know what really moved was the euro, right? The euro's really been moving. Let's just cycle through a bunch of currencies. Look at that. I'm pulling up the charts when I'm supposed to be pulling up the charts. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Just cycle through. I'm going to go through each one of these and see if any, oh, look at that. Okay, so euro pound. There we go. And we have these exhaustion bars. Why don't we pull up the platform and see if we can get a trade out of this? I don't know if you like to see live trading. If you do, clap your hands and jump up and down. Okay, let's I don't want to make a deposit, and I don't want that screen to pull up with the last 4 digits of my credit card every time I log into this thing. Okay, by 7 p.m., oh, this jerk of a platform just messes up there. Okay, there we go. This will work. (3 p.m., 7 p.m.) So I think we could make it up to 88.75, 88.85, something above where we are. 88, 80, 8,900 would be really cheap, but that's pretty far away. Oh yeah, that's too far away. But it's so cheap. Wow. That gives us 8 hours. That's the 7 p.m. contract. Yeah, you know, I'd take one of these $10 ones right here. 89, that's so inexpensive. I can't resist taking one of those. Okay, so if price moves above 88. Wait a minute, 88.60 is, okay, that's the nearest one. Wow. We're already above 88.60. 88.80? Yeah, I'll do that one. It's more than I want to risk. I've been doing this lately, taking more risk than I really prefer to. And what I'll do here is set an alarm on my, I'll set an alert to send me a text or whatnot if price goes above that area that we want it to go above. So we did some trading. There are times where I want to trade like 50 of those contracts. Like I just want to, this is one of those times I just want to, I don't know, you know, what comes over me except for stupidity. Oh yeah, you know, British pound yen. Look at the pound yen here too. A lot of movement in the pound yen too. That's a pretty good amount of movement. And that looks bearish. Dollar Canadian, dollar yen. Okay, so that's about it. Wow, market jumped up a bit. Okay, thanks for being here. Love you all to the moon and back again. I have a good idea about the Finch signals. That's awesome. Nathan, super happy to see you here. Evelyn, nice to see you. Can you take a look at the Dow today? I think it's near a good retracement level. Sure, we'll look at there's the DJI. Yeah, that's, if you're a bear, I don't know if you could be a bear right now and what the reasons for that would be. But look at that. That's near, definitely near a fib retracement area. I wanted to look at Facebook too. We should just look at that now. Holy smokes. Market got a real shot in the arm. You know, it made some sense to maybe, you know, buy some of these downtrodden financial instruments when the market got crushed. Because, I mean, the fundamentals aren't changing. We're probably going to get another, well, we might not get another tax cut, but, I mean, the fundamentals are strong. I hate this. I mean, it's hard to argue with all the earnings and all the stock buybacks and all that. I mean, if any of that slows down, maybe things would change. Anyway, we'll talk more about that another time. I love you all. Have a great day. We'll check in on this trade a little bit later. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Time. Bye for now, everybody.